I just got thrown into prison. Ants on the floor were actually carrying a suit and slowly walking toward me. Before I could even process what was happening, I watched the suit suddenly expand. That outfit instantly grew tens of thousands of times bigger. Then those swarms of ants started forming an orderly countdown on the ground, warning me that the guard was coming. I immediately realized this was my one shot at breaking out. Without hesitation, I put on the suit. Just as the countdown was about to end, I put on the final piece, the helmet. When the guard casually walked up to my cell door, he found that I had completely vanished. But what he didn't know was, I had shrunk down to ant size, and was slipping right between his legs. Then I squeezed through the gap under the door and got outside, jumped down from the police station steps. Just when I thought I was finally free, a huge swarm of ants suddenly appeared and blocked my path. That's when a voice spoke in my ear, commanding me to get on that flying ant, and go to the location he specified. I looked around and didn't have any other options, so I gathered my courage and jumped on that flying ant. But this flight was an absolute nightmare. This ant wouldn't listen to my commands at all. 1 minute we're flying alongside a taxi, the next minute we're crashing around inside a bus, and people kept swatting at us. Since I lacked flying experience, I quickly became dizzy and lost consciousness, falling straight off the ant's back. Not long after, I woke up from being unconscious, only to find myself lying on an unfamiliar bed. A woman with an amazing figure was standing by the bed watching me. Then she just walked straight out of the room. I wanted to follow her, but then I discovered the floor was crawling with tons of ants. I could only carefully try to avoid the ants on the ground, tiptoeing out of the ant-filled bedroom. When I got downstairs, I met Dr. Pym. He took me to his underground laboratory. He told me, 40 years ago he discovered an amazing formula, and used this technology to create this suit. But he later realized this technology was extremely dangerous, and wanted to destroy the experiment. But he didn't expect that his student Darren had already backed up his experimental data, and even built a yellow jacket suit. He was even planning to sell it to the extremely dangerous Hydra organization. Once they complete the deal, the entire world will face a massive crisis. So the doctor found me, the smartest person in the world, hoping I could infiltrate the company and steal the yellow jacket suit, and destroy all the data for making the suit. In return, he promised to help me get visitation rights with my daughter. As soon as I heard I could see my daughter, I didn't hesitate and agreed to the mission right away. But becoming a qualified Ant-Man isn't simple. Besides needing professional knowledge, you also need more courage and patience than normal people. Most importantly, you have to learn how to command ants to fight alongside you.